I am Batman. I mean, Average Sniper.
Hey, what's up, guys? Average Sniper here. It's been about a week since I've seen you guys, so I guess I'll say long time no see. But anyway, I have just been swamped with work. Haven't had too much a chance to play any video games, including Battlefield. Not that I really play a lot of other games, but you know what? I just want to upload a video to show you guys that I care. You know, I'm thinking about my YouTube channel, my subscribers all the time, and I'm always trying to find new ways to put content out there, even if it's a busy weekend I'm not playing the game. So this is a gameplay with a 300 knockout on Riptide, and the reason I uploaded this gameplay for you was to show you guys that you can use the FLIR scope, which is the infrared scope. It's really cool. It doesn't zoom in very much. I think it's just a 2x zoom, but it highlights your enemies, and it's really cool. I've always liked thermal scopes. When I used to play Call of Duty, they were always my favorite scopes to use. And if I didn't use them, by the time the game was ending, I've been playing it for about a year, I'd put them on and I'd test them out, and I'd be like, man, why wasn't I use this? So I really like the thermal scopes. Now, I really like this one in Battlefield Hardline. I probably don't use it as much as I should, mostly because it's kind of hard to get long shots with it. But when you're playing a map like Riptide, where you're going to have just as many close range engagements as you're going to have long range engagements, it's probably the best map to try it out on if you haven't done so before. So give it a try. It's really awesome to have your enemies highlighted. And if you can get used to the long shots on it, shooting your enemies when they're far away, you'll be able to see that 9 times out of 10, well, let's say 50% of the time, when you're shooting at a guy that's all the way across the map and all you can see is him, he'll always have like 2 or 3 buddies around. Excuse me. So the infrared scope's really going to help you also identify your targets. You'll get addicted to scoping in everywhere just to see if people are there. It's pretty cool. And I think there is, I'm not sure if there's something that can hide the enemies from the infrared or not. I think there is, because I shoot at some enemies sometimes that aren't painted, so I'm not 100% sure about that. I mean, this is my first experience with Battlefield, hence the title, you know, learning to snipe. I'm sharing my learning experiences with you guys, you know, in hopes that it will help you as you learn to snipe in this game as well, or just to offer this as entertainment for people that just like to watch Battlefield gameplay, and maybe sniping enthusiasts out there that are thinking about switching to Battlefield. What I'm saying is pretty much anybody. So as you can see, I'm destroying these guys with the FLIR scope. This was one of the first games. This is actually an old gameplay. I always, if you've seen my gameplays before, you'll notice that excuse me, that I always have my scope on the knockout on 200 meters. That really buffs the knockout, makes it much more effective at close and long range, especially at long range. But this is a gameplay before I started doing that. I was just using it at the 0 meter range, which is basically all the way up to 100 meters, you know. And it really works good both ways, but those long shots are just that much harder to get without that 200 meter range. You really have to aim high over their heads, and especially with the slowness of the bullet in this gun, you just have to compensate, you know, for where they are. So I probably would have done a lot better this game had I had my scope on 200 meters instead of 0 meters, but that's beside the point. So there's not really a lot of learning in this video. Just kind of wanted to show you guys that this infrared scope, if you've tried it and quickly dismissed it as something that just won't work for you, it actually is a very effective attachment for your weapon. So give it a try, guys. I hope you like it. And the reason I haven't been uploading a video every couple days, because usually I upload a video every 2 or 3 days. I'm not an everyday YouTube uploader. I just don't have time for that, honestly. It's just because my schedule's been crazy. I had the hard drive in my laptop died, so I had to replace that, and I got a solid state drive instead of a regular hard drive, so that's been awesome. Then my external hard drive died. I had to replace that. Then I had server hard drives crash. Not my server, but a client of mine that I do work for, and then I had another client that I'm doing an email migration for. So my whole past like 2-3 weeks have been incredibly busy. And if you don't know and you haven't guessed it already, I am the ultimate nerd. I'm a gamer, and for my day job I fix computers and servers, basically just, you know, do the IT job. And that's me. That's what I do. I always find time to work out too, so I'm not your super skinny nerd sitting around with glasses. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I used to be, and I decided I wanted to get buff, so I started working out about 5 or 6 years ago, and now I can probably bench press you, even if you're fat. So fuck you. No, that was uncalled. You know what? That was uncalled for. I love to work out. I love to play video games, and I love my job fixing computers. So you can call me the ultimate nerd if you want to. Just make sure you're stronger than me if you're going to say that to my face, because I will fuck you up. No, I'm just kidding. So anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. My subscriber count has been going up since I switched to playing Battlefield instead of Call of Duty, and I'm having so much fun learning the game. It is just amazing, and I hope that in the upcoming weeks I'll have a little more time to play, not just for my videos, but just to play the game, you know. I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there that the only reason they really play video games is just to upload content, and I love uploading content. I probably love it just as much as playing the video games, but I have to balance it out, you know. I gotta get on there sometimes and just play the video game to play the video game and not think about my YouTube channel, because that can be distracting sometimes. It can make you frustrated when you're, you know, only trying to do a certain thing, you know, for your YouTube channel or for your subscribers. And while I do all that, I also am just a gamer, and I like to play the game just to play the game, regardless of how good or bad the games are going. So I've really been able to calm down my rage, because I used to rage all the time if things weren't going my way, but now I understand, you know, it's just part of life. You can't win every game. I want you guys to know that. So don't get mad if you're getting pwned. You know what? It happens to everybody. I guarantee you the guy that's on the top of the Battlefield leaderboards has his or her games where they get pwned too. So deal with it, guys. You're going to get pwned if you're playing competitive games, no matter how good you are. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, like, favorite, and subscribe for more Battlefield and upcoming Call of Duty content for Call of Duty Black Ops 3, which is rumored, just say rumored, to be an awesome game for snipers. So let's hope that's the case. I'm going to pre-order that crap tomorrow so I can play the beta and upload some videos for you guys whenever the beta comes out. Hope you enjoy, guys. Later.
Subscribe or die, motherfucker!